quick. Oh, facade. So, oh my goodness me, look at this. Needing to take a risk. You know, we have to seize the moment. We have to live. Have to live. I have Four of Cups energy, sitting stuck, stagnant, looking back, reflecting. There's an element of boredom here. So yeah, needing to get away. Full steam ahead. We can't live our lives through other people. You or someone you know isn't correct. They want it their way, and their way is stagnating stagnating you. Called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. Hey beautiful soul stars, welcome in. Love, light and blessings to each and every one of you, and thank you to all the new subscribers. Very much appreciated. I have made a list of all of your names and I send blessings to you every day. Thank you so much. Okay, so the topic of today is you are not meant to play it safe. You are not meant to play it safe. Playing it safe is a long, slow walk towards death, is the message. That's pretty full on, isn't it? So yeah, and kind of painful too. So yeah, let's find out what this is all about for you. These are the cards that we've been drawn to use today. I may or may not use all of them. So, but we did draw the Divine Masculine cards. So action orientation is masculine energy. So no longer sitting back and waiting for things to happen. You need to start making progress. You need to start moving. You need to start taking risks. And I don't mean risky behavior, but getting out of your comfort zone. There are things that you are meant to be doing that are nagging at you that you're not doing. Could be very simple things like getting organized or meditating or going for that walk every day, playing with your dog. So, oh gosh. That came out a bit quick. Oh, facade. So, oh my goodness me, look at this. They came out a bit quick, didn't they? Oh, look, in reverse, lack of faith. Needing to have faith. Needing to, you could be an atheist. You could be somebody who doesn't believe in a higher being. A lot of people like to think that they have control over their own lives, which you do. But it's a balance of the two things. Having faith gives you strength. It really does. So somebody could just lack faith, and we have rage here. Somebody's very angry. Somebody feels very confined and kind of frustrated and angry. Things just aren't kind of going the way that you would like them to. And then, yeah, oh, rage, what was that one? Oh, facade. Yeah, so it's kind of like feeling it's all a facade, faking it till you make it. Putting on a brave face, pretending that everything's great when it really just isn't. And there's all of this inner anger. This could be a masculine around you, or this could be you just feeling, yeah, just like, yeah, angry, frustrated, confined, bored even, possibly. Oh, and confused. There's confusion here, and there's water in this, you know, a lot of emotional energy. Feeling very confused about how you move forward. Service here, you could work in a service industry, or somebody around you works in the service industry, putting out plates, dishing it out to for everybody else, and not really reserving anything for yourself. So yeah, this is kind of like, yeah, somebody's putting up a facade. If you're thinking of a masculine who maybe you're not in contact with, I'm getting, if you're in your feminine energy and you're a feminine, yeah, this person, it's not all as it seems. Somebody's putting on a brave face, they're masking, they're trying to pretend that everything's okay, and it has that element of fake it till you make it. But I'm getting stagnancy. So feeling stagnant and angry, yeah. There could be something here to do with smoking as well, smoking pot, smoking, but it's also like fumes, fuming. Yeah, somebody's angry and fuming deep down, and feeling confused. Yeah, they definitely work in the service industry. They possibly wear a watch, or they're just really, you know, they're a foodie, they love food. Yeah, plating things up. There could be some kind of, yeah, things could be, the truth could be revealed about this situation, whether it's you or someone else in your life, there's going to be some kind of illumination coming, is what I'm getting to say to you. So we'll do some tarot. Can you see those cards all right? I hope the angle's okay. Look. So what's going on here? Facade. Facade. Yeah, somebody has like stubbly, yeah, sort of gingerish. And then we have somebody with a very dark, like not complexion, but very dark features. Dark hair, dark beard, that kind of thing. Somebody could be, you could be fighting with someone, or someone's fighting with you. And maybe you're a bit confused to why. Maybe you offered them a lot, you know, you gave to them, you looked after them, you were of service to these people or this person. So you could be a little bit confused as to what's going on here. But you're needing to take a risk. Yeah, you can't play it safe anymore. I think you've got to stop giving to people who don't deserve your attention. If people are putting off these vibes, you need to leave them behind. Take that risk. Walk away from this situation. And that feels like, you know, a risk because maybe you're afraid that these people, you know, you'll never see them again, or, you know, or maybe you feel bad that you know, you want to put something right, but they're not permitting you. It seems like the behaviour's coming from them. This is a bit of a repeat message in the readings at the moment. So, needing to take a risk, otherwise, you know, it's just a long, slow walk towards, yeah, death. You know, we have to seize the moment. We have to live. I have Four of Cups energy, sitting stuck, stagnant, looking back, reflecting. There's an element of boredom here. You know, you can't put on a facade and say, well, everything's okay when you know it's not. You can't fool yourself. So, and the Page of Wands, yeah, freeing yourself. This freedom, this free energy, freeing yourself from people who have lower vibrational energy than you is very important. If you're with lower vibrational people, then you need to take a risk to go it alone. Take a risk to put yourself out there. Take a risk to create something today, to create some joy and happiness for yourself today. Page of Wands is good news. And it's news, but it's also a new beginning. Joyful energy, creative energy, passionate energy. And look at this golden light. You are being surrounded by golden light to give you the bravery to move forward, to leave these people behind. You cannot fear that, you cannot cling out of fear to what is now passing. You need to move forward with courage and bravery, which is what the Page of Wands is asking you to do. You know, in the face of people's rage, you know, stand firm. Yes. No matter how much the wind howls, the mountain shall not be moved. Okay. Oh yeah, Knight of Swords. Somebody's rushing to their motorbike here. So Knight of Swords energy. Quick movement, swift movement, moving forward. There's lots of messages coming in as well. There could be elements to do with visiting, flying off somewhere, going somewhere, like taking a trip of some kind. An adventure. I mean, motorbike. So maybe learn how to ride a motorbike, even if you're 90. Maybe it's time to start checking off that bucket list, no matter how old you are. But taking a bike ride around, you know, somewhere. Yeah. Traveling by land on a motorbike. Motorbike diaries, motorbike adventures. Needing to, yes, take on some kind of adventure. But see, there's a large black bird here, a crow. So maybe you're feeling a little bit like a foreboding. Maybe you're feeling like you just can't push through. You need to run. You need to run forward and push through this dark energy. So there's some depression here, some confusion. There could be someone in your life or that you're fighting with, or they're fighting with you, and you really have no idea why. You need to kind of leave it. They will come to you. They will come to you with good news. They will come to you with news. This person could want to clear the air, but they're a little bit afraid of something. Or you might want to clear the air, but you're afraid that it's not going to go well, that it's going to, that it's not going to go well, that it's just going to make things worse. But it's a fear of the future as well, being uncertain. You just need to do something today to get out of your comfort zone. Do something you wouldn't normally do that can, make you feel great about yourself. And then tomorrow do something else. Yeah, moving forward. Yeah, fear of bad news on the horizon, or fear of trouble looming, but you need to keep moving and keep pushing. So, no. Oh, I just saw the strength card. Yes, strength. You'll be rewarded. You need to get into service as well. Service to self at the moment, like aligning with your higher good, aligning with your higher self, building your confidence. You'll start to feel much more confident once you go on a bit of an adventure. And an adventure can be just something really small. It doesn't have to be a big trip or anything like that. But yeah, needing to get away from it all. Oh, the Chariot, needing to get away from it all. A road trip. Yes, there's been obstacles. That the road is bumpy. When we go on road trips and things like that, we plan. Yes, we plan and everything. We have our accommodation all figured out. We have everything figured out, and then you blow a tire along the way. Do you know how to change a tire? Maybe learn about mechanics before you go. Learn something new today. So the Chariot, yeah, all steam ahead. 7, the angels are flying in. The angels are moving you forward. There could be something here to do with a new car as well. We have stagecoach and caravans. So some kind of, getaway adventure is needed here to revive you, to get out into the world without fear. And in this deck, these horses are racing. There could be something here to do with horse racing. Or horses, of course. Isn't it the year, I think the year of the horse is 2026. So you could be planning something big for 2026. Yeah. So yeah, needing to get away. Full steam ahead. It's time to start living your life today. Get out and about. Don't confine yourself. Oh, commitment and events. So this could be to do with a commitment or someone that you're in a relationship with. Maybe you're bored. Maybe you're in a relationship and it's kind of boring, but you don't know how to get out of it. I watched a movie last night with Keanu Reeves called Henry's Crime. I'd never seen it before. And he ended up going to, spoiler alert, he goes to prison for a crime he didn't commit because he wouldn't give up the names of his friends who did commit the crime. But when he was in prison, he kind of, says, well, I thought it would, he went to prison because he couldn't tell his girlfriend that he didn't, you could see he wasn't happy. And he wanted to break up with his girlfriend, really. He didn't really love her. He wasn't comfortable. She wanted a baby, the whole thing. And he felt that going to prison was something that could break that spell. He took that risk, and it paid off for him. So there's something here to do with an event, commitments. Yeah, somebody's trying to put on a brave face. They're trying to pretend they're happy, but they're missing you as well. Something going on here about someone missing you. But they're bored in their relationship. They're stagnating in their relationship if they're in a relationship, or you are. When stagnancy comes into a relationship, you don't have to leave the relationship. You can just spice it up a little bit. But we have somebody who is a, stay-at-home person, and then we have someone who is much more motivated. And when you're a highly motivated person, an energetic person, and you're with a stagnant person, if they are stronger in their energy of stubbornness and stagnation, then they will drag you into that, and that can create a lot of disharmony within you. But again, like the Keanu Reeves character, very quiet, not saying his truth, frightened of hurting someone, a really nice guy energy. And he was a nice guy, But his girlfriend could sense that he wasn't happy, and he went to prison to break that bond. It's kind of interesting. It was, yeah. Anyway, the movie goes on. So yeah, so there's a commitment here that people aren't happy in. It's all a facade. Oh, look at that. And travel. Yeah, it's time to travel, time to get moving. You know, when you feel all of this rage boiling up in you, this, because frustration turns to rage, fear can turn to rage. You know, you need a release. So somebody needs to be released from some type of bondage. And you need to, you know, life is too short. That's what this reading is about. Life is too short. It's time to move forward. So again, events, and it's a 5, change. 5s are all about change. If you see lots of 5s, like, you know, 3 5s, 4 5s, that's going to be a dramatic change, like a tower change. If you're just seeing, you know, 5, like one number 5 every now and again, that means the change is coming, but it begins with you. You have to find that energy to move forward and travel. There could be somebody who's angry that you are going to go traveling without them. It's like, well, you don't want to come, you want to stay at home, I'm going without you. I'm just going to go traveling because that's my passion. Like, we can't live our lives through other people if they're stifling our creativity and our passion. And then we have number 3 in that one there. So 3's collaboration. Oh, look, you got to be kidding me. Behind a mask. You can't make it up. Behind a mask. Yeah, so somebody's just not telling the truth. It's a masquerade. Their intentions aren't good. There could be a third party in this, or there's a partner whose intentions towards you or someone you know isn't correct. They want it their way, and their way is stagnating stagnating you or stagnating, you know, their partner. They're wearing a mask. They're a false person. They're not being true to who they are either. They could just, like, often, like, if you ask somebody, why are you in a relationship, and they go, oh, because we're so in love, and oh, I can't imagine not being with this person, and we're so compatible, we do stuff together, and I don't know, we just feel like one soul, you know. And then you ask another person, so, you know, you don't seem happy in this relationship. It's like, oh, but it, you know, but it's comfortable. We never fight, we never argue ever. It's like, does that mean you never talk as well? Like, you know, like, listen to the difference. Yes. Yeah, it's interesting. I was having this conversation yesterday, and it's interesting how it's coming out in the reading. Yeah, the angels use any information they can drag out of me. And look, oh yeah, back and forth, intention. Yeah, back and forth, cease, or back and forth, not being able to make up your mind. There could be somebody who is traveling back and forth, and this is exhausting them. But it's also like, shall I not, is what I'm getting. You know, it's somebody who, they want to go, they want to live life like it's an adventure, but there's something holding them back. A person holding them back. Or perhaps even your emotions, your traumas, your past is holding you back. Fears from the past. You need to release these fears and have faith, is what's being asked of you here. Family, yeah, this could be a family member. This could be issues around a family. This could also be issues about a family. Maybe one person wants to have a family, the other doesn't. That's very complex and complicated, especially when the clock starts to tick for the females out there. So, and again, too, is partnerships, people. So, yeah, it's time to get moving. The Chariot's here, but still looking back. But the thing is, too, when you separate yourself from people for a while, when you take a breather, you see people for exactly who they are. When we first meet people, we're all caught up in how wonderful it is. Like, it's like a veil comes down over us, and we just can't see things clearly. Because we're in love, or we're impassioned, or whatever that is. But when you look back, when all's said and done, you'll realize that these people or this situation were stifling you, that you know, or you're stifling yourself, you're holding yourself back. time for an adventure, time to do something new. Life is too short. You don't want to be on your deathbed, and because everybody ends up on a deathbed at some point, you don't want to end up on your deathbed and, you know, and say to yourself, I never gave it a go. You don't want to be Walter Mitty. You want to go out and live your life. So we'll do one of these. So you just have to make up your mind. You have to get into the mindset of positivity, of optimism, of faith, of lifting your vibration so that you can even jump on a new timeline. You know, you're going back and forwards between timelines as your energy shifts up and down. And people may not believe that that's the truth, but from what I've always gathered from the divine, that is a truth. We can jump onto a better life path. And the angels, but see, also looking back at this masked person, you know, we've got this masculine looking back at this, wanting this person or wanting someone to come with them, but they can't. The Chariot's here. You know, you've done what you've needed to do with this person or these people. It's time to move forward. The Chariot's here. Maybe even taking a trip might open your eyes to this person. Yeah, kind of just being with them and them alone on a trip might open your eyes. Like, there's nothing like being in a car to see how you get along, especially when you're lost and navigating. Yeah, so eyes are being opened, truth is being told. You need to be honest with yourself. If you're stagnating, just do something new and exciting today. Something that brings you joy. Even just put on some music. Listen to some different styles of music. You might be pleasantly surprised. So there could be something here to do with music as well. Star ancestors. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little bit deeper. So that's part of the facade as well. There are secrets coming to the surface. You can sense the truth of yourself. You know what motivates you and makes you happy. Perhaps you are more motivated when you are in a partnership. If you're single, you have to learn to be motivated without a partner. That's part of your life lesson, because there's lessons to be learned. Your excuse me, your ancestors are guiding you. You need to tune in to the universe and have faith. There's pyramids here as well, Egypt of course, so perhaps you're interested in these things, but there's a secret door. There's a portal opening. There's a secret door and a portal on the side of this pyramid. You need to enter. See? Here's another door you need to enter. You could have somebody or some people coming to visit you. You'll see straight through their facade. That's just for someone. So yeah, hidden secrets. The truth's coming out. And just remember too, when people are angry, that's when the raw truth comes out of who they are, and the raw truth of how they really feel about you. Or the real truth of whether or not you want to be with somebody who's going to target you. Like, if we're angry, we should target the behavior, not the person. Oh. And we have cracked open. There we go. So somebody just can't cope at the moment. You're going to be cracked wide open. This is possibly to bring you to faith. Belief in yourself, you know, is a first step towards belief in something grander and bigger. So yeah, things are being cracked wide open with this travel and behind a mask. The truth's coming out. This could be a third party situation here. There's love without, there's a relationship without love here. Nothing but disappointment when it comes to the heart, but in it because it's comfortable. So we have to get out of our comfort zones. We can't be comfortable. We have to always be looking at ways of improving ourselves and bringing happiness and joy to ourselves and those people around us. Oh God. Called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. So it's time to step up. Stop looking back. If somebody doesn't want to do something with you and it's something that you feel passionate about, it's on your bucket list, you need to go ahead and do it anyway. You need to go alone anyway and move forward, because a portal is opening, a new day is dawning, you're being called. And when we spiritually awaken, we just crack, because we're not following our heart, we're not following our passions. We're stuck, we're stagnating, we're in relationships that have run their course, lessons that have already been learned. So somebody could be going through a spiritual awakening here, and it can feel so painful because you're just outgrowing. It's like you're a seedling cracking open from the seed, and that's a painful experience. It's birthing, leaving the old behind, awakening to a new way of being. There's an aha moment here. Perhaps you were a very confident and motivated person once upon a time, but life has kind of brought you, into stagnancy because you're afraid of trouble in the future based on trouble in your past. Blaming yourself. You're not to blame if relationships don't go right. No one's really to blame, because we learn, we grow our wisdom, we become wiser. Yep. Okay, what are you, garden in reverse? Yeah, you're dry, you're thirsty, you're in an arid desert. You need to water yourself like you water a plant or a seedling. It needs to be kept moist. So maybe you're needing to drink more water and hydrate yourself and things like that. But it's also like you're thirsty for and hungering for something more in your life. You have to follow your heart desire. What is it you've always wanted to do that you haven't done? Make a plan for it today, because tomorrow you could be, tomorrow you could be somewhere else. Out of your body. Yeah, life is short. That's what this is telling us. Life is short. It's too short to waste time. Wasting time came up in yesterday's reading. Psychic reading cards. No. Thank you, angels. The angels are selecting the perfect card. Oh, here we go. Hands. So working with your hands, being creative. You could be a person, because the service card is here, you could be a person where your hands are prominent in some kind of work that you do. Or perhaps music with your hands. Your hands, you do everything with your hands, don't you? But it's hard work. So something here is hard work. 15 is the card of the devil in Standard Tarot. So yeah, it's tempting just to stay where you are. It's tempting to stay comfortable. But if you're not challenged, how are you ever to grow? So there are hands here, being more creative. Getting into some form of creating creative energy, music, painting, hobbies, work. Perhaps you've always wanted to build a house with your own bare hands. Go and do it. So yeah, it's too tempting. Or maybe there's confusion about what direction to go in. Just do something fun today, and then do something fun tomorrow, and keep doing things that are fun for you without having to have someone join you in it. If they don't want to join you in it, then do it alone, because this will start to help you to realize that you are not in the right place with the right person, and it's time to move forward. Oh, coins, wealth. This is cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. So you could be worried about money. Money could be holding you back. Fear of not having enough money or wasting your money. But know that the universe will give you everything that you need to move forward. And also, you're moving towards something prosperous. There's something that you need to be doing that actually brings you financial security more than what you're doing now. You're being guided towards financial security no matter what. Yes, you may have to spend money to make money, but the universe will grant you everything that you need. 9. And see 9, hermit energy, wisdom, going solo. Maybe you're making your life all about money. And yes, we need money, but money is a means to an end. Money cannot be your God. So you need to, yes, you're going to have to spend some money. 9, time to reflect. Wisdom, perhaps you need to spend some money on getting some good advice, or you need to, save some money to invest in whatever it is you need to do. But you're clinging and you're afraid that if you spend your money, you're going to run out of money. But I'm being told here that, you will have everything you need if you follow your heart, have faith, and move forward. Somebody could be, the truth could be coming out that somebody could just be with you for money or stability, or vice versa. That's not living your life. Third eye, awareness, 31. And a life path 31 is a life path of abundance. And it's funny I mentioned Keanu Reeves because he's a life path 31, which is a 4, and very, very stable. But 31s are very successful and very abundant. Very successful, very abundant. So there is success here for you. There is abundance here for you. There could be something like fame and stardom. Maybe this is your dream. But if you shoot for the stars, you might just reach the moon. So if you never try, then how will you ever know? And you're being called. So meditating, third eye awareness, vision. You have a vision for yourself, that you've put aside for other people. Perhaps you became a parent. Perhaps you had to nurture a parent. Perhaps you had a demanding partner and everything had to be about them. Perhaps you're in that situation now and it's just stagnating away to the point where it's going to start getting angry and fights will start to happen. Yes, seek counselling first. Leave no stone unturned so that when you do move forward, you have no doubt that you've done everything you could in the current situation that you're in. But if you don't take a risk, yeah, it's a long, slow, painful walk towards death. Yeah. So there is success here for you. And house, doing a deal. Yeah, so there's something here to moving house, moving to a new house, moving home, whether that be a rental, whether that be something you buy. So stability is here for you as well. You might be, have a dream home idea. You might be wanting to renovate or buy a house. And that is all coming for you. But moving towards, where do you really want to live? Perhaps where you're living is stagnating you. You just think, it's beautiful here and I love my home and, the people are kind of nice, but it just feels so, boring. Boring. It's time to move. Oh, look, and celebration. And celebration. Your loved ones are with you in spirit. Your loved ones will follow you. If people who are meant to be in your life are meant to be in your life, they will follow you. Like the Knight of Swords here, running to their bike to catch up to you. So, sometimes you have to go first. Take that leap. And if people come and leap with you, then that's going to be a successful relationship. Yeah. House, sold, and celebration. So moving on, you could work in real estate or something like that, or real estate, your investments are going to pay off. And that's what I was saying, the coins are here. If you're with people for money, or if you're worried about money moving forward, don't. It's time to move forward. It's time to celebrate your life. It's time to enjoy life. And we'll just do a fortune cookie. Yeah, there's dice here, throw of the dice, take a risk. So that's way too many cards. Future, you may travel or host an overseas traveller soon. Either way, great social fun awaits. So you're meant to be moving, you're meant to be travelling, you're meant to be going forward. But in reverse, falling on the coins, you're worried about money. Money's holding you back. And maybe you don't have any money, but there's nothing stopping you from, like, I often have this dream of like just putting on a backpack and hooking my dog up to his collar and lead and just walking for months and months and months. I have this idea to do that all the time, and maybe that's what I should be doing. See what I mean? Doesn't take any money to do that, does it? You can live on bread and bananas. So yeah, your future, you're blocking your future through fear of, through something here to do with finance. You know, that's the thing with partnerships as well. You know, if we break up from a partnership, it can set us back financially. There's no doubt about that. And then we have friendship. A friend needs your help, your kindness, and excellent counseling skills will put them back on track. So if this is someone around you who you can see that they're stuck, they need your help, they need your guidance, or you may need to see a counsellor to move forward. And this can be a relationship counsellor, a career counsellor, or a psychologist or psychiatrist. But you need to put your hand out. You need to seek the help, and a friend will appear. There's lots of handshaking going on here. So, yeah. Oh, I want to put that there. Oh, yeah, hands, friendship. So, yeah. And be your own best friend. One more. Assert yourself. Go for what you want. The time is ripe for soulmate connections, birth of a child possible. So, you know, assert yourself. Go for it. An achievement. Enjoy the limelight. So, yeah, you're going to be in the limelight. You're going to feel pleased with yourself. Spirit is putting you in the limelight. You've earned it, although on a family front, someone's health could cause some secret worries and sleepless nights. Okay, health. Take care of your health. Yeah, you could be worried about someone's health. They're going to be fine. And love life in reverse. There we go. Affairs of the heart could cause future problems, but take heart as difficult situations will be resolved by a good decision this week. So there you go. So it's all coming around. Yeah, I just thought declutter. So, you know, declutter your life of all those things that don't serve you. So life can become an adventure rather than a stagnant pool of despair. Oh wow, that's quite profound. Alright, love to you guys. All the best. Do something good for yourself today. Oh, facade. So, oh my goodness me, look at this. Needing to take a risk. You know, we have to seize the moment. We have to live. Have to live. I have Four of Cups energy, sitting stuck, stagnant, looking back, reflecting. There's an element of boredom here. So yeah, needing to get away. Full steam ahead. We can't live our lives through other people. You or someone you know isn't correct. They want it their way, and their way is stagnating you. Called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up.